So far, we've covered quite a few things. Not only tasks and categories, but different methods of organizing them and viewing them, using tags, priorities, and statuses. I just want to pause here for a moment before moving on to smart categories, so that we can check out this top bar in categories. There's a series of icons here with different features that I think you should be aware of. The first icon, a pencil, is where we can edit the category. This is in case we need to make any changes from when we first created it. The button next to it though, Collaboration, allows us to share this category with other people. Clicking on it opens the share sheet, and we can use this to search our contacts through messages or mail or any other app. If they're also using Doneit with a subscription, they'll be able to co-access your project, and this way they can contribute to it in the same way that we've been. Then we have this link icon. When I click on it, nothing seems to happen, but it is in fact copying a hyperlink that will take us directly to this place in Doneit. This link can be pasted anywhere, such as in a notes document or any other app. It's also possible to duplicate categories. When I click on this double square icon, we've got the option to duplicate only the category or the category with all the tasks. I'll do all the tasks, and now that we've got a copy, I'll actually change the name of this one to Holiday 2027. This is particularly handy because you might have a series of tasks that can be used as a template for a project. So instead of recreating it from scratch each time, you can duplicate and rename, and then start playing with the tasks. Clicking on this tick icon takes us into a selector mode. So you can see the different tasks that we have here can now be selected on the left-hand side. If I click on the circle for research locations, I can mark it as completed using the button below. And that can be confirmed by seeing that it's striked out the name, and also that the yellow bar at the bottom has filled up with 3, indicating that the 3 subtasks have also been completed. I can also use this same process to pin a new task, or to duplicate a task. There's also an option here to delete, which I will warn you is permanent. And on the far side with the ellipsis, we get a large menu of items, most that we've covered already, but the one at the very top called Archive allows you to remove this task into a special area. We'll visit that area a little bit later, but it's a way of deleting without deleting. I can also archive this entire category by heading over and right-clicking on it to open the menu and clicking Archive here, which brings us back to our main category, Holiday. Now we can play with some of the view options, back up at the top bar. We're currently viewing as List, but let's see how it changes when we select Grid. Now we see our tasks as simple panels. If you want to see the subtasks, you'll need to enter it and then scroll down to subtasks. There they are. And they've got their tags as well. Going back, let's change from grid to board. Notice down below that we also have a few other options. We've got not completed and completed selected. So when I tap on done, everything is rearranged into columns. We've got our 3 tasks here under not completed. I'll change this by marking a couple of them as completed. But notice here that they're actually vanishing. We should be seeing the completed ones as well. But that's okay, we can fix this by clicking on the ellipsis in the top right. Here, I want you to select Hidden Tasks. This menu allows us to show completed items instead of hiding them away. And here they are, they've appeared in their own separate column. There are a few other view options here, aside from not completed and completed. We've got tags, priorities, statuses. If I select tags and then select done, we can actually see accommodation, the tag we created earlier, as its own column here. And we've got unassigned on the right-hand side, which means the task hasn't been tagged in any way. Let's go back up and choose timeline as our last viewing option. Here we can see things across the week. Remembering that with our task research locations, we actually set a start time and an end time. So we can see that in a calendar view here. I'll change this back to list for the rest of the video, and we'll move on to filters. This works a little similarly to the columns before. So let me select subtask. And when I go back, it's only showing tasks that have subtasks. It's removed one because it had no subtasks. And see, as I change to statuses, it removes even one more because we only have one here that has a status set. I'll clear this one. Then we'll click on the pointed arrows. This is just a way of sorting our tasks, alphabetically by start date and so on. It's a pretty standard area. We'll click on Done here. And then select the last icon, which is Reorder Tasks. At the moment, the order of our tasks is basically set to when we added them, but we can manually change that here. So for instance, I'll move Calculate Total Annual Leave to the top, and that's reflected in our view. Now, back to our menu in the bottom left, and there's still a couple of items that I want to show here, starting with Smart Categories. You may already be seeing some overlap with how information is presented across tags and statuses and how you view things with different columns, and that's okay. I really just want to showcase everything here and let you pick and choose what's best for you. And with Smart Categories, it's yet another way we can condense, change, and customize how much information we see. So let me give a demonstration. Select Smart Categories. And I'm going to call this one Attachments